Live report. Shawty Low show that was gonna be on Oxygen called My Baby Mama. Okay, the show gets axed before it even it's canceled. That show will no longer happen because I'm gonna read it off from the YBF.com. And you know what? Before I read what YBF says, I think the reason why I got axed is because of all the controversy that's around that show. From it making it look like it's glamorous to have all these baby mamas, and all these baby mamas are cool with him just having all these other kids, and I know they can't stop him from dating who they want to date, but I don't know why that one woman has not just caught his attention and allowed him to just be with that one woman. You know, the fact that all these baby mamas are cool with the fact that, you know, he's having all these kids and nobody has actually fought for his love. And I know women, I know you don't want to waste your time on a nigga, and I can't believe I even said that word, excuse me, because I don't even like saying the N word. But Shawty Low, when I say the word nigga, you a nigga, okay? And I'm not using it in a black cool pop term, no. Okay, if all these baby mamas are cool with a nigga going and having sex with all these other motherfuckers, okay, and not really giving them the attention, then you don't need to be with him, okay? Because he got with you because he thought that he liked you, he was all that, he was all cool. But the fact that you let him slide and have sex with all these other bitches, then he ain't no nigga that you want to fuck with. That's what I'm saying. And to all these other future little girls and other women, whatever, that want to get with Shawty Low, you need to think twice. And if you want to get with him, make sure you wrap it up or be on birth control, because there is no need for you to be baby number 15, okay? That is just not cool. That's just not right. And I understand that he takes care of each and every single one of his baby mamas and his children. I mean, the motherfucker can't even remember all his kids' names. I don't even know Shawty Low, okay? Until somebody had to tell me that he made this one track. Okay, and now the only reason why I know Shawty Low, because I equate him to be that nigga who has all these baby mamas and all these kids. And fuck the kids, all these baby mamas, period. Okay, not one man needs to be having 10 motherfucking baby mamas. Okay, potentially 11. So you need to get it snipped, Shawty Low, because that ain't cool, and that's nasty. That is just nasty. That is nasty. I'm looking at his picture right now, and I don't see no attraction to the nigga at all. I don't see no attraction, nothing. The only thing that he's good for, I guess, is popping up just popping that dick. Okay, maybe he's good with the dick. Maybe he's so good with the dick that these bitches don't really care if they get knocked up or not. But honey, you are a washed up rapper. You are, because if you ain't mainstream, then you ain't nothing. I understand there are underground rappers, but let me tell you something. I don't even listen to that fuckery. If you underground, you need to get your shit together and become mainstream. That's all I'm saying. So here I go, reading the YBF.com's article on their website. So anyways, they start off with saying, and it's a wrap for Shawty Low before his show could even see the light of prime time. Oxygen has canceled the rapper's All My Baby Mama show due to constant pressure. You know? Okay, okay, and then after defending the show once it started the very short-lived publicity campaign, the Oxygen Network has put the kibosh on ATL drug honcho turned rapper Shawty Low, made for foolery. What kind of slang is that? It's called fool-wang. Whatever the fuck that is. Can we get our English together? Okay, for all my baby mamas. That's right, you won't be seeing 10 women who all are mothers of Shawty Low's kids play out their foolish, sad, or cringe-worthy behavior while Shawty stays in the middle, being equally foolish and getting praised for it. That is what I'm saying. I mean, this nigga's getting praised for having all these damn baby mamas. Okay? And having all these kids. I can't even imagine what it's like for those children to be in a house, to be in a separate household from all their brothers and sisters. you know, to not have that one sibling that is blood, like that is biological sibling, you know, not half, nothing like that. You know, that is like trauma. That's like, that affects a child's mind. I don't know how them children are, but I'm just telling you, psychologically, these children are either one day gonna think it's cool to have all these bitches around fucking them, because I guarantee you, just because they baby mamas don't mean that he don't have sex with neither one of them. I guarantee you that. I bet you they do have sex with him still, while he's still fucking around with other bitches, okay? And if he's not doing it and these bitches are not allowing him to fuck them and just collecting his check, alright, I apologize for that, for what I just said, okay? Now, these children are gonna be scarred. I honestly, I do believe these children are scarred, okay? Either some of them or all of them are scarred, and nobody's paying attention to these children. Either they're gonna be acting out in all kinds of crazy things, getting in trouble in school, fighting on the streets, whatever the case may be, you know. It's because they are watching a destructive household, and it's Shawty Lowe's fault for having that household so destructive, because he's the only one that can pick out, that can pop off which baby that needs to be had, okay? And let me tell you something, and it's also these mothers' fault. It's also these mothers' fault. You know what? And I think it's partially the mother's fault, because they probably got with him thinking that, you know, he was going to be the one for them and they were going to be together for a long ass time, but then it never happened. And so the next bitch comes along probably thinking the same motherfucking thing. So anyways, I'm just like so pissed. So let me finish reading this article. The Daily Beast says their source say Oxygen will announce cancellation any day now. And interestingly, the Nexus first defended the show by saying it is not meant to be stereotypical representation of everyday life for any one demographic or cross-section of society. And no, the fuck it is, okay? I don't know why Oxygen put this statement out, because let me tell you something, Oxygen. You put a black man, 10 black baby mamas, potentially 11 baby mamas, and I'm not saying 11 to me on the show, but he is reported to be a father of one of the next rappers, okay? You put 10 baby mamas on the show, all black, one black man, and all these black children, okay? Now, if you wanted to make a show called All My Baby Mamas, you probably should have had like 2 or 3 different families with all different creeds and races, okay? From black, white, to Asian or Hispanic, I don't give a fuck, but all different races with multiple kids, with multiple baby mamas. Maybe that's multiple families. Maybe that's what the fucking shows we call multiple families. Now, if you have a show like that on Oxygen, listen to me, Oxygen. If you have a show, okay, showing maybe famous people, maybe non-famous people, maybe a mixture of famous and non-famous people, okay? Maybe you could have Shawty Lowe as the famous black guy, or you could have some Hispanic man being like one, or you can have an Asian man, you know, or a white man showing all his family members, all his baby mamas and all that. Maybe that's the fuck what you need to do. But just having one person and you just gonna pick Shawty Lowe out of, I don't know if they picked Shawty Lowe or he came to Oxygen with a show idea. And if it's the case that he came to Oxygen with a show idea, then he's crazy. And for all these baby mamas agreeing to be on the show, you're making yourself look stupid. So maybe Oxygen, if you had different races on the show, showcasing their families with all these mothers and all these children, how they, you know, work to survive. So how these fathers work to survive, to take care of their kids and provide for their kids, and maybe give each baby mama a little bit of money each month on the side as well, and how they go to work and make their money. Maybe that right there will show that just because a man has so many baby mamas and so many kids, he still goes to work each and every day, hustling in the corporate world or in the entertainment world, whatever the case may be, and still keeping a normal, non-destructive home, and makes time for each and every one of his kids, puts them in some educational program to better their life, so that way they don't have to do what they did. All I'm saying, you know what, really, Oxygen, really think about it. You know what, even the YPFs was like, oh, really interesting about what Oxygen's statement was, because, you know, they were saying that it is not meant to be, and I quote from the network, not for the YBF, from the network stating, defending the show, saying, and I quote, "It is not meant to be a stereotypical representation of everyday life for any one demographic or cross-section of society." And YBF was like, "Oh, really? Interesting." Because you know what? "Oh, really?" is exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Anyways, the creator of the petition, Sabrina Lamb, worked to stop the show from airing. Good job, Sabrina. She stated in the petition, this is going to be a gist of it, that the show will be horrific example of life of a certain group of people, meaning black people. This is what I'm putting, meaning black people. Okay. All right. And this is her statement, and I quote, I love that people who've signed the petition are from all backgrounds, ages, and countries. This one elderly white man wrote me and even said he was tired of the stereotypical images of black people. And I'm so tired of black people responding to these stereotypes that is being played out in the media and in society. When you fall for these motherfucking stereotypes, you are making us look bad. Why can't you just say, why don't we make the show this way, instead of making it look like all black people have multiple kids with multiple baby mamas, and look, let me show you the tomfoolery with us, you know, fighting with the baby mamas, and us going out in the street with our pants hanging low. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I understand that all races, you know, white people, whatever, Asian people do say, but honestly, I see more black people with their pants, okay, with their pants close to their knees and their ass is fully hanging out, that they can't even cross the goddamn street without having to hold their pants up. If you have to hold your motherfucking pants up to cross the motherfucking street, then you should not be wearing their goddamn pants. That's all the fuck I'm gonna say. You should not be making that damn stereotype. I'm so pissed off right now, I don't even know what the fuck to say. Let me keep reading. The show is about more than, this is from that lady, Sabrina Lamb. The show, and I quote, the show is about more than a rapper and his girlfriends. This show is about kids who have no choice in how they came into the world. Whoa, that's what I just said. That is what I just said, okay? That is what I just said. I'm getting out of the quote right now. This is what I just said. I just said to y'all that these kids are gonna be messed up because they don't know what the fuck they need to do for themselves. And these mothers are so happy that they got these goddamn motherfucking nicknames in the goddamn house, and then they're cool with it, okay? And these babies, I mean, honestly, these kids are either, the oldest ones are either embarrassed by their father or embarrassed of their mothers. And you know what, these kids have to go to school. If they are even in school, okay? Or if these mothers are even teaching them any goddamn thing in the house or making sure they do not homework, okay? If you I don't know what the fuck's going on. If these kids are not being educated outside the home and for after school and making sure they're on the ball game so that way they can go to school, college and all that shit, let me tell you something. I'm so hyped about this because I just don't know what the fuck to say or do. I'm so hyped. Let me keep reading before my time right now. The show is, and I go back into her statement, this show sets them up to be ridiculed and made fun of. And it sure the fuck is. None of us should be okay with that. They're going to be picked on in school. And when they get picked on in school, oh my gosh, your daddy has all these mothers and all of this. There's going to be fights. And you know what? These schools are not going to be happy about it. Okay. Now, Sabrina Lynn said, she said on her Facebook page today that, and this is today's reporting, okay, on YBF.com. So she said on her show today, my entire statement will be announced tomorrow, outlining all of our victories at the press conference posted here at 12 o'clock noonish. Until then, I thank all 38,000 supporters who stood up for our children and said enough is enough. Oxygen Media awoke a sleeping giant. So end of that quote. Here's to hoping certain other networks follow suit in their foolish shows, but we doubt this will happen soon. Thanks to Oxygen for choosing standards over quick money. Anybody can take a buck, but it is all about who is and isn't effective when you make one. Clearly, not everyone gives a damn, and this is what YBF said about clearly not anyone gives a damn. And you know what? I wasn't planning on watching Oxygen and that show anyhow. One, I don't even get that channel. And two, even if I did, that's a fucking shit. Okay? And you know what? I understand that we watch all these other reality TV shows, but this one just took me to the edge, okay? Don't even get me started on this motherfucking Teen Mom shows, okay? Don't get me started. When the Teen Mom first came out, I was like, okay, let me watch the show. And they started off really good. Bye, y'all.